Be sober-minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Well, Peter, the devil has been trying to devour me, and I wish he would stop so that I wouldn't have to put him or anyone he's using against me in a chokehold. Like, seriously, you guys knew in my previous video I did speak about the war within, and I spoke about it from a fleshly aspect, so now I'm going to talk to you guys about it in a spiritual aspect and what it really is. Hey bloomers, how are you? I hope you're well today. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I missed you all. Are you alive? Are you surviving? And did you choose violence? If you did, I hope you chose it with wisdom. There's no judgment here because this past week I did choose violence. But let's get into this video, guys. Spiritual warfare. In summary, it's when... Riley, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Yes, Riley is outside with me today because she was crying to come outside all day. And I didn't want her to because it is oh so hot today. And the mosquitoes or whatever these are coming to kill and destroy me in this video. And anyway, spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare is when the enemy does come to kill and destroy and take away anything that brings you peace, happiness, when he just tries to come and cause confusion. Now, you guys knew in a previous blog post that I did speak about reaching a breaking point. And I did realize that it was actually a mental attack, which was basically, I was going through warfare, and that's why I felt like I've reached my breaking point, because I felt like I was constantly being tested, going through confusion and all that good stuff. The beginning of this year, I was super ambitious. These mosquitoes are out here today. Anyway, the beginning of this year, I was very, very much ambitious. I was very much had a strong drive. I was screaming to the heavens, calling on the Lord under the open heavens, and I was telling him, listen, your daughter wants to do this. I want to do that. I need to accomplish this. I want to do this. These are the ideas that I have. And then, boom, testings came, trials came, things that should have gotten me out of character. And, you know, like I say, the enemy is very cunning. He always finds the weaker part of you to try and make you feel like there's more to it than it actually is. And for me, I am an overthinker. So obviously, you know, that means that I had a lot of overthinking. I had a lot of mental setbacks where it was just like, this poor dog, where I just was like, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to throw in the towel. And like I told you guys in previous videos, like you noticed, I kind of went a little MIA, and I don't believe in putting out anything unless I'm good. And thank God I'm better now. And unfortunately, it really did take a toll on me. Personally, it really did. And I do encourage you guys, when you do, even though I gave you a short meaning of warfare, I do advise and encourage you guys to look up the meaning and the definition of spiritual warfare, because it's an interesting topic. It's a cool topic to do research on, but when you're in the midst of it and you're actually doing it, going through it, it's not a fun thing. And just like anyone else, because I'm human and I know I'm not the only one who goes through this, I have my overthinking, I have my anxiety, I have my many insecurities about myself. And I realized that during my process of, you know, the warfare that I started to experience, was that a lot of those things were really starting to bring me down into a place of always questioning. Like, for example, and I don't mind sharing this because, I mean, I personally don't care no more because, you know, I'm working towards it. And, you know, there's this thing that I do sometimes with my older sister. And if you guys see me fidgeting, please bear with me. Like, I am kind of getting bite a little bit. But there's this thing that I do with my older sister. And this is when I know that it's not really me, but it's playing a part on me. And I can't explain it, but just so it would make sense, I do this thing where I would go to my older sister and I'd be like, hey, do I look okay? Like, I would give her like side profile, I'll give her the next side profile, like I'll do all that. I'd be like, do I look okay? She'd be like, I'm tired of you asking me that. Like, how much times I have to tell you, you look fine, you look okay, you look whatever. And I'm like, you know, I don't know why, but I just feel like, you know, and she'd be like, please stop, you know? And that plays a big toll. Now for some people, you know, it's just, for some people it may seem like I'm just being dramatic. For others, it's like, okay, I understand. But that's a serious thing for me, because I've realized that what the enemy does, like I said, he looks for the weakest parts in you. One of my weakest parts is I'm always cautious about my weight, my body. I know a lot of y'all may be like, for what? But let's just put it this way. I grew up a little bit with people talking about my weight. So it's only right that now as an adult it's kind of been brought to me a little bit. But it's just, it plays on my mind. Like, if someone makes one little comment about something in particular and it has to, excuse me, wasp, hi, hello, good afternoon, thank you. It plays a part on me. And truth be told, a lot of this has been happening this year. Some days I feel weak. Some days I feel sad about it. Some days I feel like, you know, why is this happening to me? But then again, it's like, why me? Why do I have to go through certain things? Why do I have to experience this? But then at the same time, it's like, why not me? Because obviously I'm built for this, and God is preparing me for something greater and for something better. And when I put all that in perspective, and one day I just decided to sit down and I was like, what's really happening? What's really going on with me? And then the light bulb clicked, and it was like, okay, I see what's happening. The enemy doesn't want me to be ambitious. The enemy knows that I'm working on myself. He knows that I am trying to do better. He knows that I'm this, that, and the third. And then it also makes sense even more today why I've been going through what I've been going through. So I got some exciting news. I want to say it's a bit of a breakthrough for me, and I'm very, 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 very extremely excited. However, I'm not announcing anything yet. For me, in my personal life, it's very exciting. I can't say yet because, you know, I'm still holding it in just a little bit. I still have to make the announcement to my family. And I think they'll be happy because I'm sure they're tired of me complaining about certain things, you know. So when I really sit down, I really got to think about, you know, why I feel like I've been getting attacked. I've been going through, you know, different warfare and stuff like that. It's like, well, damn, this makes complete sense. So it says in Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 18, cover yourself in the armor of the good Lord. Cover yourself and continue to fight the good fight. And before I finish, I want to encourage you all, if you know that something doesn't feel right with yourself, like it's something you can't really explain, it's a feeling you can't shake off, sometimes it's not you, you know. Sometimes it is more to it. Sometimes it's more on a spiritual level, and like they say, the higher you go in the Lord, the greater the warfare. There are different levels of warfare, and like I said, if you guys do your research, I am pretty sure this video that I'm talking about right now will make the utmost sense. So I just want to say that. I do want to say, you know, I'm getting there. I'm way better than I was because I realized, again, what the enemy was trying to do. Like I said, I received good news. So, you know, the warfare was worth it in the end because I'm just excited for this new season. I'm excited for this journey. But I do want to encourage you guys, continue to pray. Continue to cover yourself. continue to seek God and continue to seek a relationship with Him, because that is going to be the most important relationship you will ever have. Take out, relationships with your family and romantic relationships, friendships and stuff. The most important relationship that you will ever have is the one with the Lord. Sit down and get to know Him. Stay in the Bible. Get to know Him on a different level. Like, get into your daily bread. See how much He adores you, how much He loves you. Know that you are here for a purpose. Know that you have come to fulfill something on this earth, because at the end of the day, if you weren't needed, you wouldn't be here. So I don't care what the enemy tries to plant in your head. I don't care what seed. I don't care if the enemy tries to use someone to plant a seed in your head. Know that you are here for a reason. You are worthy. You are amazing. You are great. You are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. We are all humans. We will all go through battles. We will all go through trials and tribulations. But that is life. And like I said again, when the enemy knows that you are meant for something greater and you have a real hip purpose, he will always come and send attacks. He will always come and send those battles. And like I said, not all the time it's from the enemy. Sometimes it's lessons from God Himself to see how you would act. Look at the story of Job. Satan went to God, and God had a conversation, and God almost was like betting on Job, like, listen, you could give him any test to try, you could take everything away from this man, and he will still praise me where it should be. If you know the story of Job, I advise y'all to go read up about it too. I'm tired of rambling. I will go more deeper into warfare at another time. But you can read about this video on my website at bloomingwithazalea.com. I thank you all so much for coming back to my website. Keep blooming, keep surviving, don't choose violence. I promise y'all this week I'm going, fingers crossed, to do better and not choose violence. But like I said, I did choose violence this past week, and oh well, that's what happens when you really decide to wake up the little beast that's inside of me. I will see you all in my next video. I love you all. Bye. Mwah.